Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to the What a Deck profile for the Dreadscythe Turbo deck. I'm just going to go through and name off all the cards, and I'm going to explain their role in the deck. So we've got 3 Guardian Dreadscythe, of course, 3 Guardian Iatos, we've got 3 Swordsmen of Revealing Light, 2 Doom Caliber Knight, 2 Fire King Avatar Yaksha, 3 Arsenal Summoner, 3 Hecatrice, 3 Doom Dog Octhros, whatever, 2 Card D, 1 Raigeki, 2 Dark Hole, 3 Celestial Transformation, 2 Twin Twister, 3 Valhalla, Hall of the Fallen, 3 Reaper Scythe - Dreadscythe, 1 Torrential Tribute, and 1 Skill Drain. For the extra deck, we have number 85 Crazy Box, Gem Knight Pearl, Dark Rebellion Ixie Dragon, Utopia, Ragna Zero, Black Ship of Corn, Silent Honor Arc, Giant Hand, Heartland Draco, Castell, the Skyblasker Musketeer, Diamond Direwolf, Steel Swarm Roach, Maystroke, Gaga Cowboy, and Rhapsody and Berserk. And then the side deck is mostly just other options. The only things in here that I would consider actual side deck material: an extra copy of Doom Caliber, an extra copy of Yaksha, an extra Card D, just to swap out if you realize one of these is not useful, you can swap it out for the other ones. And then Forbidden Chalice / Forbidden Lance / Twin Twister / Forbidden Dress, which are all just, if Skill Drain or Torrential Tribute, if you're going against like Pendulums and these Dark Hole Raigekis are not working for you, these are good options. They'll help protect your Dreadscythe through various means. Likewise, if your opponent swarms Needle Sealing, kind of good. If they do a lot, it's another good way to get your Iatos killed. But I'm getting ahead of myself. So the point of this deck is to get out Guardian Dreadscythe. He cannot be normal summoned or set. He can only be special summoned if a Guardian Iatos is destroyed. And when he is, you can special summon this from your hand, and then you can equip a Reaper Scythe directly from your deck to him. And if he is destroyed, you can discard, or you have to discard 1 card, and then re-summon him back from the graveyard, which lets you get another Reaper Scythe. And the Reaper Scythe gives him 500 attack and defense, no, just 500 attack for every monster in the graveyard, and he's already got a solid 2,500. So if you just get like 5 monsters in the graveyard, between both players' graveyards, that's already 5,000. If you can get 10, you're going against Light Sworns, or if you're in like a double duel, this guy easily gets up to like 10,000, 15,000 attack, especially if you can get 2 of these scythes on him. So this is all, this entire deck is just about getting out this guy. So, obviously, you have to play Iatos. If you have no monsters in your graveyard, you could special summon him, but that doesn't really help you. You usually don't want to get him out first turn, because you got to wait until you have him in your hand, and you want to have monsters in the graveyard anyway. So to summon him, we use the Valhalla, because he's a fairy type, so if you control no monsters, you can summon a fairy type. And Celestial Transformation, that special summon a fairy. Its attack is halved, but it's destroyed during the end phase. This is particularly good because it'll destroy Iatos outright at the end phase. You just want to make sure you activate this like in your opponent's end phase. That way they can't react to it or do anything to stop it. We had a couple things during the What a deck where we tried to activate the battle phase to like stall, and then they ended up just 101ing our Dreadscythe, and it was a sad state of affairs. But so yeah, those are the 2 main ways to get out. Hecatrice you can discard to get your Valhalla, so that's why he's here. It's deck thinning the movie the game. If you happen to have like 3 of these already plus this, you can always use Valhalla to summon this, and then summon one of your 4 stars, and go into any of the rank 4 Ixies. That's the only reason these are here. None of them are particularly useful to the deck. It's just a toolbox of stuff in case you happen to be in that situation. Swordsman of Revealing Light. He's just here because oftentimes you have direct attacks. You don't really have much defense unless you have Dreadscythe. Doom Caliber Knight, same way. Stops effects from activating. You don't really have effects yourself that really need to activate. Fire King Avatar Yaksha. When he is destroyed, you can destroy 1 monster or 1 card in your hand, or that you control. So if you have him and Iatos and Dreadscythe in your hand, you can ram him into something or Dark Hole, and he'll let you destroy Iatos from your hand, which lets you get Dreadscythe. Arsenal Summoner lets you get a Guardian card when he's flipped, so that's either of these 2. Doom Dog or Orcthros, this guy. When he's sent from the field to the graveyard, you can add a level 8 Fiend. There's your level 8 Fiend. Card D is just draw power. You'd have to be a fool not to play Raigeki. Dark Hole because you want to destroy your Yatos. Twin Twister is just a spell trap hate because this guy has no real defense, like anything stopping him. So you really want to destroy your opponent's back row, or at least get some other kind of defense in there. Obviously the Scythes, and then Torrential Tribute, just more clearing the field / getting a Yatos effect. And Skill Drain, because his effect activates in the graveyard, he gains attack from an equip spell. So you don't really need, like, Skill Drain is only going to make your opponents weaker once you've got Dreadscythe out. So that's the basic setup. And then as for the side deck, the only other things to consider are Cephalon. If you have 10 or more monsters in your graveyard, because this does put a lot of monsters in the graveyard, it's kind of what it's designed to do. You could special summon this from your hand, and then summon a level 8 or higher fairy-type monster, which is your Yatos, and make its attack 4,000. So he has some synergy with the deck, although he can dead draw, obviously. Trade in, because these are both level 8, you can get more draw power. Mini Gut, if you really wanted to make this an OTK-centric deck, you could throw that in there. And then I think everything, Skill Prisoner, that's just more stuff. It can stop him from being targeted by effects. Imperial Iron Wall, this is actually, I forgot to mention this in the side deck card because we forgot about it. But because you want monsters in the graveyard, and because a lot of stuff like Cosmos works on banishing, this is actually a really good side deck card to both strengthen your deck and weaken other people's decks. And then Mirror Force instead of Swordsman. And Safe Zone. Safe Zone's interesting because you can again use it on Dreadscythe to protect him from just about anything. He can't be targeted or destroyed by your opponent's card effects, or be destroyed by battle. And if this card is, like, if they destroy Safe Zone, he's destroyed, but then you just summon him back with his effect. The only real downside to this is you can't attack your opponent directly, and this is really a deck that wants to attack your opponent directly. Although we didn't get very many in the What A deck of using, like, just clearing the board and attacking directly. Usually we attacked over a monster. So Safe Zone might be a good one to put in here instead of Twin Twister, or instead of maybe, like, Skill Drain. So there's the deck. James, did you have anything you wanted to add to that, or did I pretty much cover it?
Nope, that's everything.
Awesome. Next week we'll be back with something a little more meta, a little more relevant. Until then, good luck, have fun.